You see, there's a wizard who appeared 5 years ago. Many people understood why, or how, or where he even came from. But he was rambling a lot about some other dimension or something. And then he spent 2 years of his time in his own town finding things out about this other dimensional beings, or other dimensions in general. And then as he did suffer through these 2 years, apparently he came up with nothing, as he did go off and make his own town. This wizard was actually very good at what he did. Helped an entire town come up from the ground.
What was his name?
Oh, sure. He kind of scratches his chin a little bit. I don't remember. It started with an E. I don't remember.
Ezekiel.
No. It was something else.
Oh,
Edward,
fuck.
yes. Edward. Edward.
Fuck.
That was his name. It was Edward. Thank you.
No, okay, old man.
What?
Where is this wizard?
As he does hold his hand out, let me see your map, please.
I'll show him the map I had.
Yeah, I don't have a map.
As you pull out the map, give me 1 second.
And
He marks down a place a little far away, a very large distance away.
Huh.
From what I remember, the town specializes in fish and wheat. The fish comes from how close they are to the sea, within a day, might I add. There's a few canals that lead up there as well. And the wheat comes from the fact that they managed to position themselves perfectly where the water from the ocean comes up just a little bit and completely fertilizes the land. From what I hear, the bread they make there comes out already pre-salted.
What?
Yes.
That's rather amazing.
By the way, because I cannot really write this down so fast, will you be able to give us a copy of these stories or not? Like on the group?
Yeah, I'll write down his little story so far.
Yeah, okay.
He kind of looks at the map a little bit more as he does, kind of just dot it again. So, you see there, that's where he is.
Wait, you said dimension. I turned to Carrot. I was like, you said you came from another dimension, didn't you? Maybe he's one of those people that came with you.
Maisel is nowhere to be found.
I don't think she would remember him too well. Oh, yeah, never mind.
I was talking to him.
Yeah,
He's
it
the only
was
one
him.
I talked to.
It was him. I thought it might have been Riker. But,
Yeah, no.
yes, he is most definitely from my world.
Wait, Riker?
Old man, don't tell me. Don't tell me there's a man named Riker with Edward.
I will start right.
He's not with Edward, no.
I changed
But if I do
it.
remember correctly, he did go off and do something. I can't remember. As he does look over at Evelyn again.
Look,
I can't quite remember what he...
whatever Riker did, we don't need to know.
Nah.
Okay, I'm going to give her one more silver.
Wait, what about Oceanus Bendecorum? I say as dramatically as I can say sarcastically.
From behind him.
From behind him.
Okay. Aussie Bendecorum?
If you don't know the name, he's not here.
He kind of clears his throat a little bit as he takes the silver and places it in his pouch. Did you want to hear about Riker or Ozzy? Can't remember.
Riker.
Riker's more interesting.
Riker.
Nothing.
Yes. He looks up at you. Oh, interesting. Are you sure about that?
No.
Yes.
Anyways, Riker went off and united something. I don't remember. I think he went off to the Orc clans. Yes, I remember. Riker went off to the Orc clans, and he united a few of them together while he is still currently fighting with others to get... Riker was a half-orc, right?
No, Riker
no.
was an Asimar.
He's an angel.
It's like got the stories mixed up.
Wait, who was... Wasn't there a
Ascendius.
half-orc?
Ascendus was
No,
the
that was
half-orc.
one of JJ's older characters.
No. In the campaign.
Ascendus, in the
Ascendus-
campaign, the only half-orc that came up that I can remember is Ascendus. Everything else is full of blooded orcs.
And
Yeah,
it's-
Riker is the Aesmer warlock.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, no, he went off to a distant land. He made his own church. Something about Azimar or something. I don't know. I can't remember fully. He looks back at Eveline, and he reaches into his own pouch as he pulls out 50 copper and hands it back to you. Half price. Sorry. Half price for not giving you full information. I'm sorry.
The new change in reality changed his race.
So,
What about Ozzy, though? Now I'm curious. Whoever this
You look-
Ozzy guy is.
He looks over at you. Oh, I can't... Not much is coming up to him, as again, he does kind of rub together his fingers.
Evelyn,
Yes?
if you wouldn't mind, could you please give him about 30 silver?
While he's preoccupied with taking this new silver, I want to pickpocket what he's already put in his pocket, since I'm conveniently literally right behind.
Give me a slight... Give
What
me a
is
slight...
wait?
Hold
Give
the
me-
fuck on. I would know, because I got blindsided. I know what the shit she's pulling.
Why don't you wait until we give him
I
the
don't
money?
know what he's doing, so since he asked me,
May?
I'm going to give him the silver.
Thank you.
Actually, as he is about to reach for the silver, roll me the sleight of hand with advantage, as he is preoccupied.
Thank goodness.
That's a 13.
That is a 19. With advantage, you take the higher
No.
number.
She rolled an 11 and 13.
Yeah.
With advantage, you take the higher number, though.
Well, yeah, 11.
she rolled
He's just
3
doing it
high.
as a new roll. It's fine.
Alright.
Anyways,
We'll take the 19. Sure.
Anyways, as you reach around and you loosen the pouch from him and you pull and you kind of sneakily slip it up your gauntlet a little bit, and you do kind of replace it with your own coin pouch as well, which is empty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me 1 second. May, I need to send you a message.
Okay.
Lots of messages. By the way, why not wait till we gave him the 30 silver and then steal that back?
May doesn't care. She just wants to do it while he's distracted.
That reminds me of Skyrim, whenever you would trade and you give them money and then you pickpocket.
Yeah.
I never did pickpocketing, so I never really got to do that, but it was
So,
awesome.
May, that's what you gain.
Okay.
Yeah, you're. Oh shit.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you. And as that happens, the old man takes the 30 silver. Ashi, yes, I remember him. He kind of rubs the bridge of his nose a little bit. I hate this. He managed to go into one of the biggest cities in here, in the world, and he is now running a college of his own.
Interesting.
He
As
is
expected.
very loud.
Yep, that sounds like him.
He's very obnoxious.
Is there anyone else of note who has possibly seemed like they were from another world or claimed so?
Well, there's the doctor and Artax.
Besides them?
He scratches his chin a little bit. Not really. I mean, there is the blind man, but he's different. I wouldn't say he's from a different world, though.
Would
I
he
say-
go by another name?
All those who ask his name haven't exactly gotten a straight answer,
Huh.
or really any form of an answer.
That's all.
He wears an odd cloak, made of feathers.
That's definitely Osney.
Yeah,
No,
but he already
no,
talked
no,
about Aussie.
The blind man. He wears a cloak made of feathers.
Wait, could that be... Huh, maybe he has a Trixis. Is that... What does he look like?
Oh, he's tall, wears odd clothes for him.
Does he wear a hood?
Sometimes he wears a hood. Sometimes he wears a blindfold.
Yeah, that's him. Where is he?
He wanders a lot.
Okay, we'll find him then.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, by the way, the blind man, would he happen to have an ornate green skull?
He kind of thinks back a little bit. He kind of thinks for a moment. Maybe. He's not holding out his hand this time. He's just he's honest to God. He does not know.
That's fine.
He can't honestly remember. He stands up.
Me too.
He stands up a bit. Well, with that, I do wish you all goodbye. And please, anyone who you can find, share these stories.
Now, the question is that I'm trying to grab May because she turned to a rat and tried to run away with the money. I'm trying to stop her. What would I roll to try and catch her?
He tried to use
Acrobatics,
mage
too.
hand.
But I realized like no, that wouldn't work. So I'm just going for her regularly.
So what are you trying to do?
I'm
He
trying
wants to grab
May
me because I'm a
she's
rat.
and she ran
Okay.
off with the money.
I think I can roll acrobatics.
No one else.
First off-
right?
First off, as she does change into a rat, I need a stealth and a perception.
Well, I'm looking directly at her. So
Well, again, she does change into a rat in a decently wooded area.
Uh,
Not from you, May. I need a stealth from you, which is that 15, and then I need a perception from Guru.
would my blind sight help me?
Not really, as again, grass is in the way here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
maybe it does.
Yep. No, you can. Nope. You lock
I'm a white
on
rat,
exactly with them.
So,
So, with that, I do need a athletics from both of you.
please not
I wanna-
athletics.
I want to ask the old man his name real quick.
Oh, man.
Does the nat 20 perception help me?
No.
Yeah, no, you do know where she is. It's not an advantage, but
I
it
do
is.
want to say, whenever it's a grapple, the person that's being grappled gets to do an acrobatics or an athletics. It's just the grappler has to do athletics.
Now the question
Okay,
is,
then
do you,
I
use the stats of a rat, though? That's the
Yeah.
question.
She would use the stats of her rat, which I can pull up real quick.
Don't kill her.
What are you? A druid?
No, she's
No.
a.
Then-
Anyways,
never
and then
mind.
I need a athletics from you, Guru.
Yep. Just
Rats have a +0 to it.
Okay, so it's 16.
you're not going to reroll.
No, fuck it.
So the 16 just manages to slip from your grasp.
Well, since I have no loyalty, I'm going to. By the way, old man, that rat over there stole your money that the other elf gave you.
He turns around as he looks down at his pouch. No, it's right here next to me.
Old man, what is your name?
You can call me.
What is your name?
Think of a random name.
Tim!
You can call me Jerry.
Jerry?
Right.
Jerry the old man.
Geriatric.
No.
Right, well,
What does that mean?
Jerry the old man. Yes, goodbye.
Okay, good.
As he's now
farewell.
hurrying away from all of you, as he is a little more frightened.
May, you are a piece of shit.
You hear chuckling. Little rat giggles.
Right. So with that, you all go to bed for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
I
my
sleep on
turrets.
trucks as a little rat.
For the record, I have a program to where if May gets within 5 feet of my turret, it shoots her.
Oh my
My
gosh,
turret is like
so
right next to me.
mean. Everyone wants to kill me.
Why the
No.
hell should I trust you?
Trunks actually, while he sleeps, transforms into a ball.
That's what?
Ah,
That's fucking ridiculous.
It is.
But for real though, as a Minotaur, you should have like proficiency in intimidation. Like,
Nah,
Yeah,
man,
that's
I went with nature and
Carry
animal
on.
handling over that. And my nature roll still sucks because it's intelligence based for some reason.
You
Look
know,
at that.
maybe-
Look at
maybe he's
that.
got,
Look at that. I am
Maybe
proficient
he's
in
got a
nature.
calf face. You know, a cute face, like a little calf. But oh, little things that are they're so cute. The thing that you don't want to eat, but you eventually do. That sort of face.
Klaus,
Yes.
did you just call Caradon old?
No, you said what's geriatric whenever it was brought up.
Okay, yeah,
when I made my pun.
I'll just everybody's going to sleep now.
Yes.
Yes, I transformed out back into my normal elf form.
I'm still a bull.
And sleeping in the woods, so you know what that means.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
what?
Sorry, I was being talked to there for a second. Okay, so anyways. So,
Yep.
night comes over, everyone, and... Oh god, that nature check. Night
I am
comes over.
proficient in that skill. I want to just say this. For some reason, this is the only addition nature is an intelligence-based skill instead of wisdom. I have no clue why.
Because it's
Anyways.
survival.
Survival's wisdom, though. Anyways, so as night comes over, you all find yourselves very well rested as the morning does come, and you set out immediately after breaking down your camp to the blacksmith. As you do come up to the blacksmith, you hadn't really noticed the time, but you do now notice as the blacksmith is in a small clearing, off the beaten track from a few villages. From a few small villages, anyways. A couple farming villages here and there, but you come up to the thing, and you notice that the door is closed. Actually, give me 1 second, as I am going to bring you over to that map, and I need to do a bit of stuff here and here and here. Excuse me. Probably help if I actually, bring you guys over here.
That's the thing that Evelyn posted.
Oh.
Oh, if
Sorry,
you
I
want
don't-
to post images in the chat, by the way,
Yeah, that's a good question.
this
yeah,
is
that's-
the thing. I put it in Discord, just replace the link with whatever the link to the thing that you want is.
yeah, I get it.
And
Just make
Okay.
sure that you have, like, the brackets things around it, or whatever that's called. Parentheses.
Full health.
so should we drag our tokens down, I assume?
Yeah. So yeah, this is rocks, guys.
Oh, I guess he dragged mine for me. Except I can't
Oh.
control it.
There we go.
Let me...
I bet you that's what Chalks looked like when he was a baby, but not now.
It still
Certainly.
looks like a baby, obviously.
I'm underground.
I apologize, I was dropping
Zero
you all
intimidation.
on the map thing. I'm sorry, hang on 1 second.
I
We
can't
can
move my
join
token.
tokens.
We'll just drag our own tokens down.
Yeah.
Much better.
Okay, so, Evelyn,
Yes.
token.
Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. I need to change this. Put it here. Because this is gonna happen from the other screen. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Well, I see 2 tokens on my screen now.
Okay, so anyways, you guys do come up to the door, and as you come up to the door, it isn't closed. Well, it's closed, but it isn't locked. It's slightly open, as there is a message on the door that says, come in whenever you want. Victor will be happy to take your order and hold it till later.
I'm gonna walk in.
As will I.
Oh, I gotta move.
As you come in, you see a small gnome sleeping up against one of the anvils.
Kid, I'm gonna wake him up.
Klaus, can you please not have asshole out right now?
I'm away.
Scare the gnome.
Thank you.
I'm gonna charge. It's bad enough.
As you walk up to the gnome and you kind of poke him a little bit, you see his eyes kind of flick open for a little bit as he scans the room a little bit. And he closes his eyes a bit. And then a second later, his eyes flick open. Sorry. Yes. How can I help you?
Gnome, are you the blacksmith?
I am one of the blacksmiths. Yes.
I expected a dwarf.
Kind of racist, don't you think?
There is one dwarf, yes, but he's not here. He won't be here for a little bit longer. What time is it?
Which one of you is the better blacksmith?
I guess the question is, what time is it?
He kind of steps back a little bit, kind of appalled. We pride ourselves here in being all equally amazing blacksmiths, except Eden. Eden doesn't count.
We were sent here. We were sent here to retrieve a man referred only to as the blacksmith.
No.
No, he said blacksmith.
No,
right?
they were sent here to get the blacksmith.
Yeah.
As I did accidentally screw up, he did actually say a specific name. The name was Eden.
Yeah.
The Artax did tell you to look for a specific blacksmith by the name of Eden.
Okay.
How's that gonna work?
Which one
we
is
were
he?
told to come here to try and get Eden to, I don't know, help with something.
What's your name?
My name, Victor. Victor's my name. Yes. I deal in
God damn it.
armor with my friend. Yes.
You perhaps also sell black powder.
Yes. How'd you know?
God damn it.
Lucky guess.
Makes sense.
Yes. I sell. Yes. Sell. I sell many things. Many things. He kind of looks around the room as he does point to a specific box on the left wall over here. This one. That's my station. Yes. Over there. I sell armor. Small armor. Armor for small people. Black powder bombs. Explosions. And
Okay.
some weapons. Not all, but some.
Well, we're looking for... What's the other guy's name?
Eden.
We're looking for Eden.
Oh, Eden doesn't come until late. Not late, but they come in later, after everyone. They like to be late.
Can I roll insight on this dude?
Go ahead.
I guess we're waiting for...
Fuck
Eden
me.
then?
Never mind.
You're barely able to keep up with how sporadic this gnome is moving, let alone even get a read on what he's saying.
Say, since we're waiting, if you're not busy, I pull out some engineering books. Perhaps we could do a bit of a trade. I can teach you some stuff, and maybe you can offer any scrap metal that you have lying around.
As he kind of jumps up a little bit to look at the cover of the book. Hey, lower, please.
What?
Lower, short.
Oh, right, sorry. I leaned down to show him the book.
As he does take his hands do come up, and he does grab the book from your hands. He looks it over a little bit. How do I read this?
Okay, fair enough. I take the book back. How about I show him the turret? What about you can examine this? So I set it up.
As you do set it up, he watches you set it up, and he looks over it. Hold on 1 second. you do see him rush over to his box as he pulls out a small little. It's a cube. You're not exactly sure what it is. He walks over and he puts it down next to it as a smaller version of your turret pops up. Yes, same trick.
Well, never mind then, I guess. Guess we'll just wait as I pick up my turn in frustration.
While that is going on, I want to grab the shiniest thing on this table and attempt to steal it.
I need a sleight of hand.
Yikes.
Can I tell what the shiniest thing is first?
As you look over it, you notice there's a very ornate-looking elven dagger on the table.
For the record, the second he tries to go for it, you hear in your head, "Don't do it, Trox. Put it back."
Oh!
He says, "Do it."
You're... as you do this, you look over at the gnome who is busy dancing around his own little turret, as the turret is following him. Every once in a while he'll glance over at you, and then he'll look over back to his turret. You manage to get the dagger up off the table and hide it from him a little bit, but you have nowhere to put it, as again you are wearing just a loincloth.
I hide it in my loincloth. I just, shove it in there.
Oh god.
Oh god.
You could hide.
Take dagger damage.
Roll me a 1d20.
What's your AC for your junk?
Does that pass your AC?
That is exactly my AC.
Oh,
if it equals, doesn't it hit anyways?
Yep.
yeah.
So as you shove this dagger down your loincloth, you feel a very sharp pain. And you kind of let out an instinctual or whatever the fuck you make.
I don't make that kind of noise. I just lick it.
Yeah, you just you hear a small noise come from Trox. The gnome looks over. Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing. There was steam coming out of my crotch.
Steam?
Damn it, Trox.
Yes, steam.
Wow.
You look over as he kind of You watch as the gnome kind of steps around and looks directly, unflinching at where your junk would be. Are you stealing something?
No.
Roll me a deception.
Oh boy.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh my god.
Lies! Lies!
Damn it, can we go one day? One
He
day
kinda
without
jumps
doing
over-
something illegal.
He jumps over. He jumps over to your side as he jumps over to your side. What'd you steal?
Nothing.
He
looks
everyone,
the other
you
way
watch-
towards, he looks down to the bottom right, just, nonchalantly, and, kicks one of his feet out.
everyone, you watch a very horrific scene of the gnome reaching up under the loincloth and pulling out a small,
Hold
delicate
on, does he have to
dagger.
roll to see what he pulls?
Sure.
Oh my
Let's go with a 1. I'm gonna roll a 1d4. Let's see what he pulls.
Oh.
Oh my
At this moment, I am glad I can turn off my sight.
Hey.
That's the dagger, right?
So, Trux, in your mind, I want you to number your things, as well as the dagger, and I want you to tell me which one he pulls.
Well, you can't do it after he
Yeah,
rolls.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Do it on the GM thing, and I'll just
Yeah.
number out stuff at the moment. So, 1 is going to be a testicle, 2 is also going to be a testicle, 3 is going to be the dick, and 4 is going to be the dagger.
Now we're going to get raped. Or something.
Well, now he's not going to roll another 4. That's the problem. Can't we just go with the 4?
No, he doesn't want to go with the 4. You know he doesn't, or he wouldn't have asked.
Okay, so, Trux,
Yes.
you feel an odd sensation as a small hand grabs hold of one of your testicles.
Yo, is my
I
dagger doing that?
instantly fly into a rage.
I am asking them if they need the room so that we can.
You do notice as you fly into your rage, all of a sudden, the gnome is missing. Everyone else, you notice as the gnome is on top of Trox's head, bouncing perfectly between his horns, his feet pressed up against both of them, kind of just like shaking his head no.
It's like, Trox, calm down.
Trox charges headfirst into this anvil.
Hold on, you gotta make a wisdom save first if you're gonna resist it.
Oh,
yeah.
I have advantage. Cause rage.
Rage gives you advantage on wisdom saving throw?
It gives me advantages on effects to be against being charmed or frightened, which if you that would be that, wouldn't it?
Well, it didn't matter, you rolled a 17. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yes, shit.
So as you do charge headfirst in this anvil, you hear a loud ding as the gnome is now no longer standing on his head. Instead, it is now standing right behind you, Groom.
Like, oh no.
Protect me!
Like, Trox, I need you to calm down,
I
Rhinos.
go to grab him.
He looks over at the table, and then back at the Minotaur. Wait! Hold on. His head kind of comes up a little bit more as he looks at the table a little closer. Oh. You just stole Allie's things. No, that's fine. Never mind.
I go to charge at him again.
No, Trox. Calm down, buddy. Yes. Can I, try and take the hit?
Bull in a weapon shop.
Shit.
Oh wait, that wasn't supposed to be with advantage.
Well, it's a 9, so you missed, thankfully.
You missed.
Trux, as you're running by him, you feel something hit you in the side, and it hurts really bad. Do give me a 17 is your AC, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So as you're running by him, you feel this small but very large pain hit your side. Everyone else, you notice as the little gnome is palm open, just hit Trox in the side. And his hand kind of comes back instinctually as, again, now he is standing on the other side, hiding behind Evelyn. Stop him!
Grab the goblin. No.
I'm not a goblin, I'm a gnome!
Yeah,
Close
you gotta make
enough
another
to me.
saving throw.
Should we do initiative? Because this guy really made me mad.
He's telling you to keep the fucking dagger.
Okay.
Trox, he said you can keep the dagger, alright? The dagger's yours. Just calm down.
Calm down, dear. It's me, the murder fairy. Don't kill the gnome.
No, look, we can just. You want whatever.
Good roll.
Oh, wait, is it animal handling?
No, I'm gonna say
No
with
way.
persuasion. I'm gonna say with persuasion, this is fine. As I do not want this NPC killed, as he is like my favorite fucking NPC. He's the best one to fucking voice as well.
Josh just looks at him, looks at me, looks at him again, looks back at me. And turns into a squirrel.
Good boy. Good boy.
You see the gnome peek his head out a little bit more. You can keep the dagger. I don't like elven-made stuff anyways.
Fucking
No,
hell.
So what did I get?
An elven
dagger.
an elven ritual dagger.
Congratulations.
Just a really
That is the
fancy
name of
looking
it.
normal
That is the
dagger.
name of it. However, it is just a normal dagger.
That just happened to be the shiniest thing.
You see him kind of dust off his shirt a little bit. Well, I say shirt. It's more like a bit of cloth kind of around his neck. As he walks over and next to the anvil, you're just now noticing this. There is a very large wooden hammer. Well, wooden as in the this thing itself, as the pole is wooden, while the top of it is metal. You see him pick it up and rest it over his shoulders. Anyways,